Hey guys, let's get more news from Green Bay Packers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Green Bay Packers wide receiver Jayden Reed expects to play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Green Bay Packers wide receiver Jayden Reed left the game on Monday night against the New York Giants in concussion protocol. Reed was on the Packers injury report on Wednesday, but it was not for a concussion. It was for a sore ankle. He has been the best rookie on the team this season. Reed spoke to Bill Huber of Sports Illustrated and told him on Wednesday, "I'm fine. We just did jog through and everything today and I'm good to go." This will be good news for the Packers heading into Sunday's matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 6-7. Green Bay can very well be without wide receivers Christian Watson, hamstring, and Dontavian Wicks, ankle. Reed also told Huber about what exactly happened during the Giants game on Monday night against the Giants. "I got up and they just brought me in the tent for some reason and told me I had to go in for some reason. I went in, just followed the precautions, and everything's all good." If Reed was possibly out on Sunday against the Buccaneers, it would have not been good for the Packers. He has been their best wide receiver this season. Jayden Reed has caught 48 passes for 540 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. He is averaging 11.3 yards per catch. Reed also has rushed 11 times for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns and is averaging 10.8 yards per carry. If he was going to miss Sunday's matchup against Tampa Bay, it would have left Romeo Doubs as the number 1 wide receiver for quarterback Jordan Love and undrafted rookie wide receiver Malik Heath as the second wide receiver. Sammy Toure would have been the third wide receiver and that would not have been ideal for them. Reed is developing into a star for the Packers offense. They always seem to nail wide receivers in the second rounds of NFL drafts. Jayden Reed is a second-round selection like Devontae Adams and Jordy Nelson was. We'll see how much he practices for the rest of the week leading up to Sunday's contest. Call Mayfield Sports Marketing at 262-366-8188 to schedule Green Bay Packers players or alumni for your corporate appearance or product promotion. Our booking agents will work on your behalf to get you the best price for your desired sports speaker. Mayfield Sports Marketing has earned a reputation of being the one to call for booking top athletes to speak at events and trade shows. To learn more about Packers players or alumni appearance cost and booking fee, please call us today. Packers trade proposal lands team $135 million star for top pick. The Green Bay Packers enter the final 3 weeks of the NFL regular season in a position that most did not see coming, as the frontrunner for an NFC playoff spot. That's an enviable place to be. But ultimately, the Packers will want more than simply making the playoffs, and with that in mind, the folks at Bleacher Report are already pushing Packers trade rumors to bolster the 2024 squad, one that lands the team's star Chargers pass rusher Joey Bosa. Here's what B/R's Alex Ballantyne wrote on the subject: "If the Packers are going to take a big swing in the trade market, it would be worth it to call the Chargers about Bosa. The Chargers are 5-8 this season and big changes could be coming. After a disappointing season, it should be expected that Los Angeles will make some changes. They have 4 players set to make more than $32 million next season in Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack and Mike Williams. Keeping all of them might be too expensive. The move would be costly, as well as being completely out of character for the Packers as an organization and GM Brian Gutekunst specifically. The BR Packers trade rumor has the team sending away their 2024 first-round pick to the Chargers for Bosa, meaning giving up a cost-controlled top 20 player. The Packers do own the Jets' second-round pick, giving the team 2 picks in the top 50. That could take the sting out of losing their top pick. So could the talents of Joey Bosa, who is an 8th-year 28-year-old with 4 Pro Bowls on his record. Bosa has 67.0 sacks in his career, including 6.5 this year. He has a pass rush grade of 80.3 this year at Pro Football Focus, and ranks 20th out of 109 players at his position. Bosa is a risk, though. He has struggled with injury recently, missing all but 5 games in 2022 with groin surgery and currently on IR with a foot injury. He is not cheap either. Bosa is in the 3rd year of a 5-year, $135 million contract he signed in 2020. As Ballantyne points out, though, it could be necessary for all Packers trade rumors to be explored this offseason if the team is to make good on its promise. The Packers are not exactly flush with cap space, but with a handful of transactions, most notably releasing tackle David Bakhtiari, the team could open up room for a major move. And while the Packers' defense has shown some improvement in fits and starts, it clearly needs to bump up its pass rush. The team ranks 23rd in the NFL with 2.2 sacks per game, and its pass rush is ranked 17th at PFF, with a grade of 72.3. The Packers have been at their most dominant when they've had two great pass rushers coming off the edge, Ballantyne wrote. Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith and Rashawn Gary formed a terrifying trio for opposing offenses for a few years before Zadarius was released. Now, Preston Smith is 31 years old and the team has an out in his contract after the season. Rashawn Gary has taken over the role of top pass rusher on the team and Lucas Van Ness is still a promising prospect. Trading for a veteran with the ability to take over a game would get the Packers back to where they once were. It's a gamble. But Bosa does make sense as that game-changing veteran. And you fan, what do you think of the Joey Bosa situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.